1043. We have an active hostage situation involving a bus. Available officers move in on Garvey Park.
Better move. Once they figure... Guys, we can talk this out! Or fight! We can totally fight! What the hell? Where is that? Show me what you got! What the hell? The city's turning into a playground for crazy people. Even more than it usually is, I mean. Stop this before they kill someone. You guys drunk? We're just stupid. Put down here. Eat this!
Time for payback! Not letting you take me back!
Heads up! Oh, shit! And that's why I never bothered to get my license. Well, that and the web swinging.
Not long ago, the demons committed another heinous act of terrorism when they took a tour bus and all of its occupants hostage. We have one of those occupants here with us now, a Mrs. Edna Packer of Edina, Minnesota. What happened, ma'am?
Well, these horrible men in masks came on board with guns and held us all hostage. I thought I'd never see my kids again. And then the police saved us, and Spider-Man, of course. He was so brave.
Mrs. Packer, I'm so glad you're safe. And also, that I can enlighten you about Spider-Man. You're from out of town, so you don't know what a menace he is.
He saved me and my husband.
But look at the big picture. Do you have these kind of crimes in Edina?
Oh, certainly not.
And do you have Spider-Man in Edina?
No.
And that is not a coincidence. You're welcome, Mrs. Packer. I consider explaining these things a public service.
This is Sable Control, requesting status update from Museum Mile.
Control, a group of civilians are inciting violence against peacekeepers. We're detaining and questioning the ringleaders.
Officers, be advised. Escaped prisoners are stealing food supplies. Available officers report to the theater district.
What can I say? Survival of the fittest, right man. Guys, portion control! I'm down! Just need one shot! Eat this! Let me show you what I've got! I'm not going back inside! Heads up! This'll hurt! What's he doing? Just one shot! How's he winning? You took the brick! Heads up! If cons were smarter, I'd be worried.
Agents, this is Control. What's the situation in Longacre?
Traffic control point secure. Eyes out for Spider-Man.
Now, friends, you know I'm always open to differing points of view. So after a police officer called me out on social media for being too hard on Spider-Man, and it went viral and people just wouldn't shut up about it, I agreed to a debate. Officer, welcome.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, so me and my guys went in a shootout with some desperate characters who had nothing to lose. I mean, they didn't care if we all lived or died. And somebody would have, trust me, if Spider-Man hadn't helped us.
All right, fair enough. I'm not saying he never does anything good. I'm saying he causes more problems than he solves. You had to go to the academy, right? Be thoroughly trained? You have rules to follow?
Sure, but he seems to know what he's doing, too.
It worked out for the best this time. Next time, how do we know Spider-Man won't cause the deaths of all concerned?
Well, he never has before, has he?
I believe we'll just have to agree to disagree. Thank you for your service. Goodbye!
All units, request for officers with riot gear to respond to a disturbance. Please mobilize on Museum Mile. Witness called in an active drug deal. Please mobilize on Museum Mile.
If I brought you cupcakes? Everybody hates me. I'm starting to get a complex.
Officers are in pursuit of multiple masked hostiles. Report came in from Morningside Heights. Over.
Fellas, come on! No turn signals? I have to write you up! Here's your stuff! Damn bomb in the truck. Gotta get it out of here. Phew. Just like that movie.
I've expressed my concern with Sable International's heavy-handed tactics. Our next caller witnessed them firsthand. Tell us what happened.
A bunch of us were protesting Sable, standing up for our rights like you always say, and suddenly they just start beating on people and arresting us for no reason.
This is always the risk of giving anyone too much power. They abuse it. Be aware that if you stand up to them, there may be...
You're in timeout. Boy, they really didn't want me going in. Booyah! MJ, I'm at location number 2. Can you believe these demons wear their masks just like walking around? Must make for confusing staff meetings.
I'll try to figure out their operation while you throw a wrench into it.
The role of homicidal demons will now be played by more homicidal demons! Reinforcements! Unless you're just Natalie dressed paparazzi? Yeah, I didn't think so.
Peter, that location's a clearinghouse for donations to Lee's charities. Clothes, books. They're trucked in from drop boxes all over town.
Sounds like a perfect distribution network for drug running. Which it looks like is their real priority. How do you backup guys get here so fast? I know it's not the 6 train. demons! How do you guys tell each other apart? I mean, there's only so many mask variations!
他什么时候学那招？ 全部投降！这是正行死路，我们无穷无尽。他的力气用尽了。我们已经证明。 退开！你赢不了！他是什么？记住！不能带！你跳啊！
Hey, understudies! The role of homicidal demons will now be played by more homicidal demons!
降下一心，三军。他受伤了，他怎么做到了？都马上！ 快拉住他！
Reinforcements! Unless you're just Natalie dressed paparazzi? Yeah, I didn't think so.
Peter, that location's a clearinghouse for donations to Lee's charities. Clothes, books. They're trucked in from drop boxes all over town.
Sounds like a perfect distribution network for drug running. Which it looks like is their real priority.
正义降临！小心！死吧！
How do you backup guys get here so fast? I know it's not the 6th train.
别让他往兄弟！滚蛋！你赢不了！他要让了！
More demons! How do you guys tell each other apart? I mean, there's only so many mask variations! MJ, I've got the place locked down.
Great. I'll call in an anonymous tip. I bet if the police check out those drop boxes, they'll find something more interesting than secondhand jeans.
Agents, this is Control. What's the situation in Longacre?
Need reinforcements at Outpost Foxtrot. We're taking fire.
Folks, you know I'm not one to promote conspiracy theories. Except ones I think are worthy of further discussion, like this one. I've heard reports of Spider-Man hovering around radio towers. At first, I thought he was sabotaging them. But a far more alarming possibility came to mind. In his misguided delusion that he is protecting us, is he hacking into all our conversations? Business deals, credit card transactions, those personal calls with the wife when you're on a long, lonely book tour. I mean, when one is on a book tour, I wasn't talking about myself. I don't do that sort of thing, and anyone who thinks they have recordings of me doing it is wrong.